So I got this list of the most disappointing players in the Stanley Cup playoffs. I want to go through it with you. Martin Hanzal, the Minnesota Wild. I think he was bad, but they don't matter, so let's not waste a lot of time on it. James Neal, the Predators. I don't agree with that. Anyone that's on that team has done well because they're in the Western Conference Finals for the first time, so I'm not going to rip anybody. Neal has played better before, like in Pittsburgh, but this team's playing fantastic, so nobody gets trashed. JT Miller of the Rangers, they should focus on Kreider for being worthless, because I thought Miller had a big year, but Chris Kreider's been terrible in the playoffs. Stepan as well has done nothing in my view. Jordan Eberle of the Oilers. I think the Oilers have played fantastic. Connor McDavid and all his boys are hauling ass and playing fast hockey. They've been impressive. I'm not going to trash anybody on that team either. Panarin, the kid for the Blackhawks. No one on that team played well. The entire team was terrible. Brian Elliott, the goalie of the Flames. I think he's flat out awful. I don't care what he thinks of me. He is a vacuum for goals going between his legs, 5-hole. I think he's been a huge disappointment in Calgary. Shattenkirk has been getting ripped for the Caps, but here they are playing for a Game 7 win against the Penguins on Wednesday night after kicking their ass in Pittsburgh tonight. And Shattenkirk had the Game 3 overtime winner, so I don't think he's been that bad. Corey Perry of the Ducks ripped. But he had an overtime winner on Friday night in double overtime to win that game for the Ducks on their home ice. They got beat in Game 6 badly, 7-1. Game 7 is Wednesday night in Anaheim. We'll see what they do. Pacioretty, Canadians, terrible, flat out. But I think they put too much pressure on him being the only guy that ever produces. I think they should lay the blame elsewhere on that team for all the other guys that don't produce instead of blaming him for everything. Bobrovsky of the Blue Jackets, everybody said he was the best goalie and should win, the top goalie this year in the NHL. But the Vezina, right? But he was not good in the playoffs. The Penguins kicked their ass, so I could see where people shred him. There you go. The worst players in the Stanley Cup. I could name a few more, but I really don't have time.